Hey, Connor, what's going on with the Browns and the Ravens? What is that? So I know that the Baltimore Ravens are celebrating their 30th year as the Baltimore Ravens franchise, and they're just so happening to be doing it against the Cleveland Browns, which, as we all know, the Cleveland Browns didn't exist anymore whenever the Baltimore Ravens started because Baltimore said, that's our team now. That's our team now. Cleveland didn't have a team. Cleveland, noted football town, dog pound, you name it, didn't have a team. Cleveland Browns finally come back and make, I think football world right again. But I remember those days because the Pittsburgh Steelers fans just immediately picked up their hate for Cleveland and just sent that shit right to Baltimore. Oh, you're the Cleveland Browns? Okay, we don't like you. Definitely don't like you. So that became one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports. I think some people would even vote it as their Rushmore rivalry in all of sports, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. But that only exists because it was the Cleveland Browns before that. So 30th anniversary of them becoming a team. We stole your team. And then everything else that is potentially happening right now in the media. Connor, what the hell is going on over there? Are they publicly beefing right now?
Yeah, there's a pretty big beef going on. It started earlier in the year. Jerry Jeudy earlier in the week. Yeah, Jerry Jeudy, favorite NFL player for many people up here on this stage, basically was informed, he was already asked maybe about it being a 10.5 point spread, and he basically said, hey, that's disrespectful. I'm not sure if there was a personal jab towards the Ravens or a team overall jab towards the Ravens, but the bad blood started there. Then Grant Delpit kind of carried it over. He had this to say. We have the video here.
Hard is he to bring down?
Not hard.
Graham, I mean, going back to that, we saw it last year. You obviously weren't afraid in that first matchup to take him on.
Yeah.
So where does that come from? Is that a mindset?
I mean, we're playing football, man. It's tackle football. Somebody got the ball, you got to bring them down.
Yeah, so it might have kind of got misconstrued that Grant Delpit realized that there's a Browns logo behind him and not a Bills logo, and he's basically saying, hey, Derrick Henry, that guy sucks at running back. I can tackle him with ease. That's how some people took it on the internet, and I will say some people because I know there's more than just one because I am one, and Derrick Henry got wind of this, and they ended up asking him what he thought.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that. I saw his coach had a tweet, even a quote, and he had a quote.
Yeah, we'll see, bitch. Good answer. We're going to find out, aren't we, Grant? Bold move, but you got to love it. This is AFC North football. I love that there's beef like this early on. I would bet on Grant Delpit's under tackles and over knees to the head. I assume he's going to go low on Derrick Henry, and there's a chance Derrick Henry might have some extra motivation. It's not as if he's coming off, 180 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he's scorching hot to start the season. But, yeah, you got to love a little beef early on in the division for the AFC North.
There was also a quote from Jerry Jeudy where he said that the Ravens secondary presents no challenges, and Kyle Hamilton got wind of that as well. So, yeah, this is just a classic Ravens and Browns matchup for week 2.
I love everything about that. And Delpit, what's he supposed to say? Yeah. I'm scared to tackle another adult.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, Jerry Judy's saying that secondary, I don't know if you're reading what they're saying about some Paisan coach that's going over there, but they present no problems. Okay, so let's not even worry about it. That's a little bit of a shit talk, I think. But Delpit being asked if he can tackle Derrick Henry, I don't know what he's supposed to say. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is a former 20th overall pick. He's a national champion out of LSU. Obviously played for the Cowboys and the Ravens, and we love him. Emmy Award winner for NFL Live, and also a dad to maybe 6 Olympians. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Swagu Spears.
Sprinter.
What's up, fellas? What's up?
Hey, thank you for making time for us today. Where are you? Where are you headed?
Man, I'm actually in the Sprinter going to LSU, Florida this weekend, and my son is doing an unofficial visit for basketball.
Oh, I like an unofficial visit.
There he is. There he is.
Hey, hey, congrats, dude.
What up, Joe?
Hey, congrats, man. Well earned on that number 1, dude. Number 1 recruit in the country is a big deal.
Well earned on the number 1 recruit, bro. He said, appreciate it. They so cool now, Pat.
Yeah, they got a lot of that, Swagu. They got a lot of money out there. They're really cool. Hey, Dad, you want me to get the Sprinter van or you? That is an interesting.
Yeah,
that is an interesting. Yeah,
for real.
yeah, we know.
We got about a year until I'm asking him for permission.
Well, obviously, you've been an incredible father to all your kids alongside Mama, and we send our shouts to the whole family. Thank you for joining us. Did you hear what Grant had to say there about Derrick Henry, and what is your thoughts on this entire thing? And also, Derrick Henry, what are your thoughts on him being a different species than everybody else maybe that carries the rock?
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Grant Delpit is a former LSU Tiger. So when he say things, I got to be cautious about how I respond to him. But he's out of his damn mind. He knows how difficult this challenge is going to be with Derrick Henry. And I don't know, have you guys watched? So Derrick Henry put something on YouTube this offseason about how he works out. He works out here in Dallas with a trainer. And it is ungodly, the amount of workouts.
He's doing
and what
405 with bands. He's doing 405 with bands on the bench.
Yeah.
And then he's doing it. Yeah, he's insane.
So when you see him still forming people and knocking the shit out of them, you already know why. Like, he's prepared for that. So Grant Delpit knows that too. So you might as well talk, because regardless of if you talk or don't talk, it's still coming downhill.
That is true. Yeah, Swagu, what were you like when you were playing? Did you ever give any of the other teams any bulletin board material, as they say, that would piss your own coaches and players off?
No, I play for a bunch of assholes. They didn't let us talk to the media like that. Nick Saban was never going to let us give any bulletin board material. I left him and went straight to Bill Parcells, who was never going to let you give any rat poison. That's what they called it. So we had to keep everything in house. But anytime somebody did get bulletin board material, you could tell in the game that the other team heard it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and also Derrick Henry saying, "Yeah, we heard it." So we'll see. Like in the modern world, everything is heard and seen. I think Grant. This is like when Joe Flacco was asked if he thought he was an elite quarterback. It's like, tackle Derrick Henry. Yeah, man. I guess I'm gonna have to. Like, so I don't know which way you go there, but good luck to all parties. We're excited about it. Let's talk about the game last night. Yeah. Swagu. We've been talking for the first 30 minutes about this Green Bay Packers defense. That's literally all we've been talking about, because it feels like they might be generational. We have no idea what it's going to look like at the end of the season. What did you see last night? And is this Green Bay Packers team, I mean, are we allowed to crown them after 2 weeks? Are we allowed to crown a team? Because I feel very comfortable in doing so at this moment.
I know a lot of people feel comfortable, Pat, and I like them a lot. I think the speed jumps off the page to me, like how fast this defense is. Everybody's playing with the swagger, which obviously Micah Parsons has infused a lot of juice. But it's the way that they're playing on the string, man. I mean, AJ knows this. Defenses that play together, and when you got guys on all three levels that are really, really good, and I mean, you got Micah and Rashawn Gary up front. By the way, these defensive tackles for Green Bay are playing extremely well. And you got Andrew Cooper and obviously Quay Walker and McKinney on the back end. It's just tied. And you see the pass rush. You see when they get people in third long situations, how much of an impact, number one, Michael Parsons has, but also how it helps everybody else, man. I mean, when you play, I played with DeMarcus Ware. You were getting one-on-ones all the time when DeMarcus Ware was on the field, because they had to figure out a way to stop him from getting after the passer. So I know Jeff Ashley goes home every night and tells his wife, we have a job for a very long time. If he's married. I don't know if he's married. I don't want to put that on you, Ashley, if you want to be a single man. But the way that this defense looks right now, though, it really feels like that should be the thing.
He's definitely talking to his wife, if she exists, if he is single, whoever he's friends with, whatever his most protected confidant is. He is definitely telling them that he is excited for Micah, and then also follow up. Thank you, Jerry. Did you hear those chants last night out of all of Green Bay? That's becoming their new rally. Go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. And then thank you, Jerry. That's Green Bay right now. That is what they're doing. How do you feel as a former Cowboy?
I don't feel good about that, and I knew you were gonna bring that shit up on the show, because that's what you do, man. And
absolutely,
I was okay with Micah having success and being who he is. We knew he was gonna play well wherever he went. But the thank you, Jerry, just reiterates how pissed off I still am on this trade. And also, we've had a day of shows that's talking about the Green Bay Packers being Super Bowl contenders, and it's because of that guy. They paint murals. They doing all kind of stuff. And this is the pettiness of the Green Bay Packers. Hawks has been on the other side when they tore our ass up in Lambeau. And I'm just not fond of this organization, of this franchise, because I took so many.
Micah loves it, though. Micah said it's the nicest facility he's ever seen.
Yeah. Whatever, AJ. Don't give a shit about it, dog. I just didn't want them to be there.
I'm not fond of this
Green Bay.
organization. Oh, my God. That is awesome.
No, man. No.
Fond of this organization.
Everything that Green Bay stands for. I have took so many L's to the Green Bay Packers, though, that I can't actually have a love and a great like for the football team.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, the city is awesome, too. We were up there for the draft. It was alive, and Micah might be able to buy, 14 acres of a house.
Sure.
Like a house that's 14 acres up there. $47 million a year in Green Bay.
You at Knoxville, man?
Yeah, brother. We got Georgia here tomorrow. It's beautiful. The weather real hot with the sun. Obviously, the sun still has its fastball. All right.
Are you jumping in the river again?
Oh, I didn't even remember that.
Can you reach your reputation to jump from there, Pat? You think you make it?
You give me a couple Jack and Dr. Peppers. I could probably convince myself that maybe I can make it outside this parking lot that's right here, but I don't know if I can make it all the way to that river. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna need a jetpack. Which, if
y'all
it is
gotta
available,
excuse me if I'm freezing. I'm in the boondocks of Louisiana, so if I'm freezing, I apologize.
I can't believe we've had you for this long. It has certainly froze up a couple times, but then I remembered you're driving through Louisiana right now. This is unbelievable. Well, continue travel.
My bad.
Don't be. We are thankful you came. Have an incredible weekend down there. Tell the boy we said congratulations. You're the best.
And also, Pat, don't have any of those drinks and don't try to jump in that river or this will be your last damn show. All right?
You got it. They got good whiskey down here, though. Tennessee's got good whiskey down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Swagu.
Yeah, Swagu.
Happy Swagu.
Yeah.